everybody, to another stream with TGC. And as usual, I forgot. I'm sorry, guys. Today I'm a little bit out of it. Honk, honk, Sky Kids. And welcome to another TGC stream. My name is Tio, and I think I have planned something very interesting for you guys. But not before, I introduce you guys to our social media. So please go ahead and check us out on X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. We have a very special Discord with a lot of action going on there too. And on occasion on Discord, I show up and do a bunch of shenanigans. But if you guys are into shenanigans as much as I am, you are more than welcome. For now, I just want to call out some people here in chat. Papa Fristas, welcome, Papa. Sterling Ivy, who's also waiting for me, but I see you on the chat, Sterling. I'll talk to you soon. Sage Ardor, Danica on X, SkyxBolt 2 is a guest, but also in chat. Hi, JoshWithAPen, a penguin. I love that guy, and I'm gonna be introducing him to you guys soon. Frank Alatan, Musica Eclipse on Twitch. Welcome everybody. And just before we start, as you guys know, anybody celebrating their birthdays within this week? To me, honestly, guys, birthdays is sort of a big deal. It's one more year of you. It's one more year that the world gets to have you and to celebrate you. And sometimes, people try to say that it's just another day. It's not. It's the day that we celebrate you on this planet, and I want to give you a shout out. So happy birthday, guys. If you are celebrating your birthday within this week, you are valuable to all of us in chat. You are very special to me, and I hope that we can hang out at one point and I can give you a hug. The sound is a little bad, it goes and comes. I'll try to be a little bit closer to the microphone, but let me know how it goes. What sound is low? My microphone or the music? Is it a microphone? Okay, so let's try to increase that a little bit. How is it now? Funny, because I tested it earlier, but is it better now? Maybe I should just stay closer to the microphone. That would help. Is it even on? It is on. Much, much better. Awesome. Awesome. So let me know, guys, if the audio is bad to my guests as well. So no further ado. JoshWithAPen, Sterling Ivy, SkyxBolt, three of my really dear friends, part of the troupe, and also just people who I've met doing stream and through the Sky community who I dearly love. Hello, folks. How are you guys doing?
Hello.
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
First and foremost, you guys, how is their audio? Does Josh, Boaty, and Ivy sound okay? Ivy, you didn't say hello. Would you say hello?
I did. I said hello, but it was really quick.
Oh, for a second, I thought you had dropped for real. If you guys don't know, Ivy was
like,
trolling me,
bye.
saying that she had dropped, and it nearly gave me a heart attack. So I'm glad it's not the case, and that you are here with us, Ivy. Folks, let's just go around the line real quick, and starting with Josh. Why don't you introduce yourself, Josh, and what you do for Sky on your Twitch channel? Maybe welcoming some folks to come and check you out.
Hello, everyone. Hi. My name is Josh. I'm a part of the Sky Creator Troupe. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I pretty much do everything on all the socials, Instagram, TikTok, things like that. I've been streaming Sky since I started playing the game. It was really, really nice and awesome. So it's been a couple of years. And now I'm just usually go live on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And the morning time for me, I'm in the Eastern time zone. And you're more than welcome to come. I'm always looking forward to any questions in chat, or if you want to make a friend, or if you want to join the community that I've curated over the past couple of years. We're all warm and friendly, and I promise we won't toss you to the krills much. Maybe I can't make that promise.
I want you to highlight much and maybe, you guys, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's not the case. Boaty, how are you doing? Introduce yourself to everybody watching us.
Hello everybody, I am Bolty. I go by SkyxBolt on Twitch, and I do weekly Sky every Friday, and I live in Japan, so the time zones can be a little funny, but I do play Sky weekly, and that's where I'll be streaming a lot of Sky Adventures from Bolty's perspective, and I also do have some social medias on Twitter and on Instagram. Bolty has some content on Instagram, so do check him out. And also, just a heads up, I will be going on a stream break very soon. So if you want to see some things before I go, do check it out.
I do. I hope you come back. Your
I
streams are
will.
fantastic.
I will. Don't worry, I will. But I'll still be posting Instagram stuff during the stream break, so don't worry.
Looking forward. And Ivy, my good friend, why don't you introduce yourself? Ivy, who's making a lot of movement on Twitch. Every time I look, Ivy has 60, 70 viewers, and I'm like, what's happening?
I don't know either. I'm just like to play Sky and that's what I do in that channel. Sterling Ivy. I only stream Sky. That is what I started with streaming with Sky, and it was to make friends in the game and not be alone in the game anymore. And now I continued it more than a year later, and now it's just a place to where people can come and meet new friends and find people to play with themselves also. I'm there Monday through Friday, and I took a break last week. First one I've taken in over a year and a half, but it was kind of due.
A very much earned break, Ivy. So, in friends you make, you guys, there is no. It's the most friendliest, I should say, space on Twitch. So go check out Sterling_Ivy on Twitch, and I know the underscore because I missed it at the beginning of the stream, and JoshWithAPen tossed me to a crew and said, hey, Tio, it's missing an underscore. So here we are, folks. And guys, what are we doing today? Of course, my guests know very much what we're doing, but we are having this stream called Once Upon a Time in Sky, okay? So, being very honest and very frank with all of you guys, the weeks are going wild. We are preparing a lot of very fun activities for you guys, both in-game and off-game if you reside in Tokyo, Shinjuku, because we are preparing SkyFest. We have made a few announcements, and SkyFest will be a celebration of 5 years of light sharing, compassion, kindness, and friendships being made in the game. And there's a lot of focus going into it. Doesn't really hurt that today I wasn't feeling very great, and a few of my guests were not either. But we boosted through, and we are here for you. But this stream today is a very chill stream. We're just gonna play a little game for the lack of Sky lore that is given in game. We will try to provide a little bit for you guys. So this is what we're gonna be doing. The goal of the game is Teal and the guests must be able to tell a cohesive Sky story based on the random prompts that Teal draws from a set of cards. The rules. The game runs clockwise. Chat chooses not how to start the story, but you guys, well, who starts the story? Yes, that you will do. Teal will draw the prompts from his personal deck of cards. Each participant has 20 seconds to tell their addition to the tale. The story must be Sky-oriented. It may, however, take any part of Sky. It can be about creatures. It may be about Days of something events. It can be about our community. It can be about events and seasons, or anything that you can find in the realms. You guys are mentioning about my volume going up and down. I'm gonna look into that. So, Josh, if you don't mind us looking into that later, I would appreciate your help. But
Yeah,
I
sure.
noticed that my audio goes up and down on occasion. Josh?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, thank you.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now. Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right, guys. So
Sweet,
I
sweet,
have
sweet.
this deck of cards here, okay? Before we get started, I would like you guys to vote in who's going to be starting the story. All of us have different personalities. And while at that, all of our guests, we can start with Josh again. Josh, what kind of stories do you like to read, to watch, to tell, to write?
I do write, and the type of stories that I write are, geez, now you put me on the spot. Now I can't even think right now. I mainly write short stories and poetry, and it all has to do with magical realism. There we go. Found the genre. And yeah, that's the type of story writing that I do. Love getting into like character driven stories for sure. Very interested in learning in that, and yeah. So
Fabulous. How about you, Boti? What kind of stories do you like?
So I did grow up reading some fantasy stories, like fairy tales, like Alice in Wonderland. Really grew up with the most because like it really like expresses like it's similar to my personality growing up. So I do love reading fantasy stories.
So, you guys, we can either go magical realism, we can go fantasy. Ivy, what kind of stories you like to read, to watch, or to write?
I really enjoy stuff that the more scary, like Hansel and Gretel, and then telling you stories to keep yourself safe at night, to stay away from the monsters.
Will we have that kind of story
Kind of
today?
story.
We'll see. Because for the time being, Ivy, and let's put the link again for folks to be able to vote. Ivy is starting the story for now. But before we go, you guys, these are the kinds of cards that we're going to be drawing. An action card. What is an action card? It doesn't really matter the direction that our story is going. Something has to happen. Somebody has to do something. An action-driven moment of the story needs to be made. Character. If at any given point of the story the character card is pulled, then you have to add a new character to the story. We have location. It can be that we are visiting, I don't know, Wasteland. If a new location card is pulled, we have to lead our heroes, our characters, to a brand new location. Object. You must introduce an object. Any props in the game, any you may introduce new objects. You can put a magical lamp in there. It can be anything that has to be introduced. And a secret. If the secret card is pulled, a secret, of course, must be revealed to everybody watching. And those are the cards that we have right now. Folks, are we ready? Last chance to vote for the person starting our story, which seems like it's going to be Ivy. Ivy, are you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Right.
I'm just like surprised. Let's go. Okay. So I'm starting the story.
Oh yeah, let me draw the first card for you so you can take a look.
Okay.
Oh, this is a perfect card to start the story. A character. Ivy, you have 20 seconds to introduce a character to begin our story. Go.
Okay. I would say this character their name is Starburst, and Starburst is on a mission to find true best friendship.
Time's up. Starburst is on a mission to find true best friendship. Oh, it's me now. I was about to call Josh, but it's me on
hey,
action.
don't be skipping.
It's action. So Starburst goes into their mission. They cross the gates of Daylight Prairie, and as they do, they jump into that tunnel of clouds that we have, but getting in the other side, it's not as green as it once was. Time's up for me. Let's see what Josh has. Oh, perfect place. So, Josh, introduce a new location to this story. Go.
Starburst wanders past the clouds, and while prairie is usually green, everything is brown and destroyed, and the mound has crushed down. You don't see any spirits. There isn't anyone there, and Starburst begins to question whether they will be able to find any friends there in the now not known location.
Time's up. Now we have a new card for Boti, the action card. All right?
Ooh,
Let's do
the
this.
action card.
A new action. Boti, your time starts now.
Alright, so Starburst wondered which way to go because there are 3 paths. And there was a cave, there was a temple, and then on the way to Sanctuary Islands. So they decided to fly across this Sanctuary Island where maybe they could be creatures flying over there.
Time is up. Let's draw a card to Ivy. A new character, Ivy. Let's introduce a new character in 3, 2, 1, go.
And when they were flying, as they were flying, they smashed right into something and they have no idea what it was. And then as they looked, it was a manta and his name was Bob.
Bob the Manta. Did Bob the Manta kidnap? Oh, perfect. That's my turn. Back into action. Resetting the time. Bob kidnaps our dear Starburst. And Starburst was out on his mission in this brown darkened place. Goes back into Daylight Prairie Temple, which is in absolute ruins. The only thing standing is the Guardian looking down on both Bob and Starburst. Let's see. A new character must be introduced by JoshWithAPen. Now, go.
The Guardian stood standing tall, looking at Bob and Starburst, and off in the distance he points, and another bright child named Gerald is coming closer.
Time's up. Action. For Bolty to start. What? Where is Bob and Gerald? Gerard, I think, and Starburst are going from here? Go.
Alright, so Gerald approaches to Bob and Starburst and decided to say hello and began offering a magical spell.
Magical spell. Where would he take them? Oh, this is perfect. Sterling Ivy. Object. A new object must be introduced.
Okay. So I can come up with any object, correct?
Any object. Yep.
Okay. So that magical spell came in a tiny little case of a box, and they had to use a candle that was specially made by...
Time is up. Let's see. Action. For myself. By a magical krill. And in order to make that happen, Gerald says, you guys, we have to go through Eden. What we're looking for lies at the end of Eye of Eden. Bob shakes. Starburst explodes in excitement. And now, JoshWithAPen, secret. You must reveal a secret to the story. Go.
The krill that created the box used to be a Sky Kid, and Gerald is the missing light that will complete the krill, but nobody knows.
Time's up. A new character. Go ahead, Bolty, in 3, 2, 1. New character.
So Starburst needed more friends to get over past Eden. So they went off to Hidden Forest and maybe ask Grandma from Season of Belonging for a little advice.
Time's up. Another secret must be revealed by Sterling Ivy. In 3, 2, 1. Reveal a secret.
The secret was, though, that Grammy was hiding in her little treehouse, is that we had to go deep into the darkest of caverns where it was misty and green to find what we were longing for.
Time is up. You guys, let's concentrate. We have Starburst, we have Bob, we have Gerald. Do we have anybody else?
The krill.
The krill. Is the krill
And
named?
Grandma.
Is the krill named? Let's bring it back to our folks here on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Do they have a name?
What's the krill name? Do we have a name for the krill in chat?
Chat, how would you name this krill?
Let the chat decide.
And what's the
Very good
mission
idea.
right now? Starburst is on a mission to find best friendship. He runs into Bob, and Bob kidnaps them from the mission and takes him into a side quest, pretty much. That guy brings them into the ruins of Prairie Temple, where the Guardian was just looking down on them. There they meet
Yep.
Gerald, and then I lost where we are. Where are we right now, you guys?
Location as far as that goes.
Location and mission.
We were heading towards Eden. We were by the Guardian, so I'd imagine at this point we're traveling through forest. That's where I imagined us now because we're in Grandma's. So the Guardian's no longer there, but the Krill, who a lot of people are naming, Charles and Magnus and Hubert and Honk and Ludwig.
We gotta make a decision, guys. We gotta make a decision.
There has to be a poll or something. So I imagine that location-wise, we're in Forest right now. We have Bob and Gerald and Starburst and the Krill, because Krill and Gerald have to, somehow magically become this other mysterious character that we don't know yet. And then, yeah, that's where we're at right now. We're making our way to Eden, so I don't know where it goes from here.
All right, let's see. I took location. We need to bring them to a new location.
Oh, that's right. We gotta travel.
Goodness. Let's go. Refresh and go. On their way to Eden and going through the caves, they ended up visiting Grandma in the forest, and they are so confused. What is happening with this place? And as they are questioning, a bunch of light just drops on top of them, and they find themselves in orbit where they see all of the realms from up above. Ooh, another secret must be revealed by Josh with a pen. Go, Joshy.
As they're traveling through the forest, they make their way to the other temple. But what they don't know is that when they reach this temple, Krill with the many names and Gerald are gonna find out that they used to be one. That's the secret. This is when they reveal that secret.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's a very good one. I'm curious to see what Boaty will do with that.
And it's because the Guardian is gonna tell them. That's why.
I like it.
The card is stuck. Okay. An object.
An object. So
Introduce
they're
an object.
Is it ready?
Go.
Okay. So they're heading over towards the temple, and encounters a forest elder. And what they could do to go to Eden, they needed a magical firework staff to light their way.
Ooh. Boom. Time's up. And let's see. A new character must be introduced by Ivy. Somebody should be taking notes on this because I am already losing my tracks. I'm happy that you are, Josh.
I have Bob, Gerald, Starburst, a crew with the many names. We left behind the other Guardian from Prairie. We met the Forest Elder, and we have the. Did I mention that we had Crow with the many names?
Yes,
so
yeah. And guess what? They have many names. Sterling Ivy, introduce us to yet a new character.
Another character. So when the burst of fireworks came out, what it did, it was almost like a bat signal, but made a sky signal to reach out to the ultimate of elders to bring these people to one again.
That's wonderful. The firework spell is gonna bring them together. The Krill and Gerald is gonna be one again.
And so they go to the vault of knowledge to find where is it, right? All knowledge is in this vault, and they start searching every inch of the place. They go they chase every single book, and suddenly a book falls open in front of them. Objects. Oops.
That's the object? Oh, you didn't switch the object. That was curious.
No, it was location for me. It was location for me.
Weren't you supposed to be creating it?
I apologize. It was location. I got too excited. As usual, guys, I get too excited and I mess it up. But it's with love.
No,
Josh,
it's okay.
Introduce us a new object.
A new object. You got it. So among the shelves in the vault, they find this giant book, and inside the book, it is revealed that the fireworks staff that they have now, if they are to launch the fireworks on there, Gerald and Krill with many names can become one. And if they become one, they now need a new name.
Time is up. Time is up.
Oh,
And guess what, Boatsy? A
Character
new
card,
object.
character
No,
card.
an
No.
object. It's an
Oh.
object.
oh,
Go.
an object. So, in order to get Gerald and the Krill, who needs a name, to become one, what we needed to, what we needed.
Go,
Name
Boatsy,
an object.
go.
Name an object. Name an object.
Name an object.
A Krill
A box?
plushie.
A Krill plushie. Time is up, and now we have secrets with Sterling Ivy. Go, Ivy.
As
Your
the secret was all they needed was the love that they had between Krill and Gerald to discover within that Krill plushie that to become one again was their love for one another.
Aw. Cute.
They still don't have a name.
Let me see what I have. I have a new location. Boom. Here we go. Let's do this. Guys, before I start my timing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds to go, and we have to finish
Okay.
the story. This story had a beginning, has a rather confusing middle, but it needs an end. We need to complete a cohesive story out of this. So
Okay.
I am to introduce a new location now. Boom. Fate. Go to black. Everything is dark. And then slowly, eyes start opening, and it fades into a bedroom. A nest. Starburst opens their eye, and they're on their nest. Do they have their friends with them? I don't know. I didn't have time to do that. But Josh has to reveal a secret. In 3, 2, 1.
I can't believe you really. It was all a dream, dude.
No, it's your secret. You tell the
No,
story. You tell the
The
story.
secret is that it was all a dream because Gerald and the Krill were never meant to be one. That's the secret. Okay, this whole entire time.
Oh no!
It was Starburst dreaming about wanting to have a
Boatsy,
friend.
Save us.
That's exactly.
Save us. Do an action. Do an action, Boatsy. Now, save us. Don't let it be a dream.
And so at the end of the day, they decided to throw a party in the nest since it was a housewarming party day, and everyone had some cake, and they all threw confetti, which is the action, and celebrated their day.
Time is up. A new location. Sterling Ivy. We are almost done. We need to start wrapping up this story. After Ivy, we have myself, Josh, Boatsy, Ivy, and myself again to wrap up this story. So, let's see
Okay,
what Ivy
to wrap
does.
it up, I have place. Well, no, in the next front is a place. So after the confetti and cake, they wanted to go and watch the sunset outside the nest. So they all traveled outside the nest to relax and reflect on their day together, that they enjoyed their friendship, and talk about his weird dream.
Talk about his weird dream, and I must reveal a secret. So Starburst and their friends are all hanging out, and Starburst is holding the Krill plushie. He stares at the Krill plushie, and he realizes that he had a best friend all along, but that is much better to have many friends than a single best friend. Let's see for Josh. Object. Go.
Krill plushie also believed that they needed more friends, so Starburst brought Krill plushie and Crab plushie together, along with Manta plushie, and all the plushies together reminded Starburst of their dream.
All right. A new character. Boatsy. In 3, 2, 1.
Then a tiny little moth dropped in, and they decided to say hello. And guess what the name was? The name was Gerald.
Not like I'm already confused enough with all the characters that we have.
Oh my god.
Let's see here.
Gerald is real.
Gerald is real.
Oh no, you guys! I found another
Not
card.
just a dream.
The story ends with Josh. I found another card. But for now, objects with Ivy. Please go, Ivy.
Well, since the moth was new and they didn't know each other and their name was Jill, but they hadn't met each other, so they got a tea table and came together and had some lovely green tea and spoke about many things.
Time is up.
There we go. That's all
I got
Kim.
location. And one of the things that they spoke about is how Twitch is a much better place because of all of the Sky streams that we have in that channel. They do choose to open a Twitch channel altogether, and this group of people start telling their stories through live streams. And now, Josh, you have secret to wrap up this story. Make it a beautiful ending, please. Please.
What
You got this, Josh.
Starburst and the plushies and Gerald all got together to figure out that Twitch, yes, is great and awesome and amazing, but you know, if you are not putting yourself out there on other social medias as well, you might not grow your Twitch just by itself. So just putting it out there. The end. Starburst and Gerald lived happily ever after and became best friends. Exactly what Starburst was wanting in the dream. And that's how it ended.
The story ended as it begun, pretty much.
That was the weirdest story ever.
Twitch and YouTube. How's that for a Sky story? How's that for a Sky story, folks? Josh, you were taking, you were tracking that story really well. Would you
Hey,
summarize the story for somebody who just joined the chat right now and they're like, what is happening? What is happening?
Here's what happened, okay? We had a character. The character was named Starburst, okay? And we thought that Starburst was going to go on an adventure to repair Prairie because Prairie is a destroyed place. But lo and behold, they meet a manta named Bob. And Bob is like, nope, sorry, I'm kidnapping you. Just like it happens in real life, too. And so Bob kidnaps Starburst all the way to the Elder Temple. And then at the Elder Temple, they meet another character named Gerald, okay? Somehow they end up somewhere in the forest where there's magically a krill now with many names, okay? And with the you find out the deepest secret of the story, okay? The deepest secret is that Gerald and the krill were meant to be one, okay? They used to be one person because, light and dark, get it? And then after that secret is revealed, we run into Granny's, we continue the adventure along, and as we go into the forest temple, the objects that gets revealed that is going to go ahead and combine them as a fireworks stick. And the fireworks stick gets used, but they're like, wait a minute, I don't know how to use it. What happens? They travel along on their adventures and they end up in vaults and they're looking and a book falls down where the instructions are like, you have to launch the firework. It has to happen in order for you to become one, and it happens with the help of a crow plushie. The crow plushie is the one that used the fireworks stick, and then they became one. And suddenly you thought that was going to be the end of the story, but it wasn't, because Starburst's eyes opened inside their nest and it was all a dream. And that was the true secret, is that all of this was just a dream, and that's why it was so weird. But really, they had a nest party to celebrate the dream. They talked to other friends, and then Gerald was actually real at the end, and they all shared the love. And that YouTube and Twitch are completely amazing. That is it. That is it.
Was such a good summary, man. That was incredible. I hope somebody wrote it down, you guys. Please send your drawings of your original characters to Josh. Let's make this a story known through the community. Somebody please make a performance in the village theater, and we can go from there.
I can't. Bob the Manta and the Krill with many names.
Now I have a suggestion, you guys. we are 35 minutes in. I can cut this deck in half. I don't know what cards I'm gonna be removing because I've been shuffling all this time. I can cut it in half, and we can try to tell a story within 15 minutes. New story, new characters, new genre, new theme. Or we can call it a day and let the community possibly have fun with Starburst, Gerald, Bob, plushies, Twitch and YouTube.
Gerald, the light sky kid, and then the Krill. You know, it makes. I like that. That's a good ship. I ship this. This is good. They're like one person, so it's like self love. Yeah, I think that there's
Yeah,
very
self-love.
many layers to this. Okay, you know what I mean?
Hey, Wandering Stag on YouTube says this is the best writing ever. Would make the theater director cry. Yeah, yeah. I am nearly in tears, you guys. So is Josh because he's laughing so much.
You threw me for a loop. I thought we were going to Eden, and then you like said, "Oh, open their eyes." All of a sudden, I'm like, wait a minute, what?"
Bring us to Eden. So, how are you guys feeling? Chat, how are you
Another
guys feeling?
story.
Do you want another
Insane.
story?
It's great.
Josh, Ivy, Boaty, do you guys want another story?
I
I'm
think we
having
should go
fun
another
and
round.
dying of laughter inside.
Oh,
So
we need to-
I'm
go
down
another
for
round.
another round.
Maelstrom says this makes so much sense, just like Skylore. It's perfect.
Uh-huh.
This is
Yeah,
Skylore.
yeah.
Mal.
We no longer Wainlight run. We Gerald run in this household. Okay, we Gerald run.
All right, Maelstrom says 15-minute quick story. Let's see what other people say. Another one, please. Okay, guys, we don't have time for a full one, so I am cutting this in half. Let's hope we don't have a bunch of cards. Let's start with secrets. Oh, that is just secrets. Who should start the story now?
Oh, we got another poll.
Ooh.
Ooh, but I need to set up another poll.
Oh.
That can
You
take
can't
a-
reset the one you have already.
No, I can't. Well, maybe, but can you guys entertain people as I look into it?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Hi, I'd like to say everyone in chat hello. I see everyone saying hello. Hello, Morningstar. How are you doing? Hello, Tiny Silver Fox. I appreciate you for saying hello. How are you doing? Maelstrom, hello. Thank you for modding. I appreciate you. Rappy Leisure, hello. How you doing? Hope you guys enjoyed the story. It's canon now. You no longer go on a Winglight run. We go on Gerald runs. And that's
Gerald run.
exactly
Hashtag
Gerald runs.
Gerald run.
And the crew with many names. The reason that we have crew with many names is, they're called everything. Charlie, Maurice, Bob,
Bob.
Wizard. I love Bob. Bob's my favorite. Yeah. Well, Bob is also a Manta, so not to be confused with Bob the Manta, of course.
No.
But Gerald run, yeah, Gerald. It is canon that Gerald is spelled exactly how you think it is, with a J and or a G, however you decided to spell that. So I hope Chad is doing great. Bolty's going on a break soon, and I'm kind of sad about that. Ivy is doing well and amazing.
Doing amazing. Ivy's doing amazing. I'm so happy for her.
Amazing.
Oh,
Let's go, Ivy.
Fabulous.
You guys are silly curses. Stop it. Okay, so what kind of story are we doing?
Oh yeah, you're right. We do have to talk
A
A
about
genre?
that. I
Should
don't
we
know.
go genre based?
Genre based?
Yeah.
Could
that
we
be
do
interesting.
Could we just do a spooky story? Can we do that?
A spooky story.
We have a question in the chat really quick because I feel really bad not answering it. But what seasons did you join Sky? Really quick.
Oh,
Hello, are you here? No, nobody wants to answer. I joined season of
Oh, it was for us? I thought you were
Abyss.
asking chat.
Oh,
I thought
sorry,
you were asking
everybody.
chat.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I didn't know what
I was
either.
talking
I was
everybody
like,
here.
what's going on?
I started many times. I think when it stayed, it was assembly. That's when I kind of stuck around. But I've been playing on and off before. But assembly was the one that had me stay. And started making friends because you need friends for assembly. And here I am. All right, guys, the new poll is ready. Ivy, Boaty, if you guys want to tell a little bit about our seasons, Boaty, you can get her started while people vote to see who's going to be starting this new story. Remembering that it's going to be about 15 minutes long.
Okay. So I started off from Season of Dreams, which was like 3 years ago. I've been playing for about 3 years, so Bolty is 3 years old.
Such a great season to start. I love Season of Dreams. Love Season
Season
of
of
love
Dreams
it.
made me just cry. I was
Yeah.
just sobbing.
Yeah. Did you guys watch our last stream that we had the best of best in Sky? And I really thought Season of Dreams would get a lot more love, but it was really in between Little Prince and
It's underrated.
Aurora. Yeah.
Dreams is underrated. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Next time I should bring you guys to do the best of best. I would love to pick a little bit on your brains and your history with Sky. That would be fascinating to see.
Ivy, when
That'd
did
be
you start
amazing.
Sky?
Huh? When? Oh, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I did my Skyversary. This last Monday was my 2 year Skyversary.
Sweet. What season did you start?
My first official season was Shattering, but I started at the end of Performance.
Shattering Moth, but performance. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm the Shattering
Ooh.
Moth,
I remember-
which is really
oh.
scary.
That's why you're so powerful. That's
Right?
That's what it
Strength.
is. That's a
Flex.
shattering moths, man.
Power.
Just you can't, yeah. You can't
All
stop
right.
the shattering moths. If you ever run into a shattering moth, you better close your eyes. You know, just run
They're
away.
the scary ones for sure.
All right,
Speaking
folks.
of
Because
the
he's
scary
gay.
story we're gonna do, are you guys voting in the poll? Don't forget to vote in the poll of who's.
They
gonna
are
choose the
voting in the
story.
poll, and guess what? Josh, you are the most selected.
No
got started.
way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way. Ain't
So
no
let's
way.
see. Remember, guys, it's a spooky Sky story. So let's see how things are gonna go. Let's go back to the cards. Ooh, so Josh starts us off
Mhm.
with introducing an object.
I can't start. Okay, so the object is a gate, okay? And the gate only opens if you go through all of these, the rest of the realms, and you collected friends and spirits and winglights along the way, and the doors to Eden just open,
Time's up.
and you hear thunder.
Time's up. Let's see. Boatsy, a secret.
The secret was the lightning bolt was from me! Wearing a crabula mask. That's right, I'm here to rule the world.
Boatsy as the spookiest villain we can imagine in Sky. I buy it. I buy it. Ivy, location. Bring us to a brand new location in 3, 2, 1, go.
Then oh gosh, I got myself mixed up. Where are we? Like
Bolty, we're at the outside of the gate right now, so location.
of Eden?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
Oh,
Bolty has
gosh.
inserted themselves as a character.
and inserted themselves as an evil character
The
that
lightning
is
bolt.
there to round up the krills that are at the top of the Eden Mountain.
Dun dun dun.
They're going for the many names of many krills.
There are as many crews as there are names. It's unending. Unending. All right, guys. I put. Oh, wait. I got action, guys. But before we do it,
Okay.
I want to hear the evil laughter of every single one of you guys. Josh, your evilest laughter, please.
Put me on the spot, why don't you?
Love it.
Nailed it.
Boatsy, give us your evil laughter.
Alright, I practice.
Ooh. No wonder you're the villain. Ivy?
I think my normal laugh sounds like a witch already. What is that? I cackle.
I think my evil laughter is like one of those very cartoons from like the 70s. It's just like.
Sorry, the snort was not meant to be included, but that was a bonus.
All right, guys, action. Let's do this. Refresh. Go 20 seconds. So, Boatsy reigns supreme under the lightning at the very top of Eden, right? And then they raise their staff up to the sky, and then darkness befalls every single realm of Sky, and they no longer look the same. Okay, Josh, a new character. Go, 20 seconds.
In the beginnings of Prairie, a light falls down into Prairie, and a being of light is born. Bob the Manta is looking around for his friends and doesn't see anyone. And in the distance, the lightning and the fireworks show where Bob has to go next.
Time is up. Let's see here for Boatsy. A secret. Review us a secret, Boatsy. Now.
And Bob went out to search for a legend who knows everything on how to bring the light back together. And turns out it was Josh. Josh with a pen.
With a penguin outfit. Okay, I just added that, but it was within time. It was within time, you guys. Sterling Ivy, bring us an object to this story.
And when you discover it is Josh, he brought his trusty pen to help Bob in their future adventure.
3, 2, 1. Time's up. I am dry. Ooh, I drew action, you guys. Action. But little did they know, Bob and Josh, that when SkyxBolt brought darkness into the world, every time Josh used his pen, a little bit of sky would just evaporate. So he needs to fix that pen to bring the pieces back together.
I'm gonna break Sky.
Object! You have the chance now. I'm gonna break
With my
Sky.
pen.
And your penguin outfit, mind you.
Okay, in my pen.
Alright, let me reset this. Let me reset the timer. Okay, Josh, an object to the story in 20 seconds.
Josh knew that the only thing that could repair his pen and stop the realms from disappearing entirely is that he needed to replace the ink cartridge, which is an object in
It
the
is an
pen,
object.
because the pen was fading out, and that's why the realms were disappearing. So he went with Bob to go into the vault to
Time's
find
up.
an ink cartridge.
You guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards to go before we wrap up the story. So we need to start wrapping it up. Yeah, so we can have either a happy ending or a dark ending. I don't know.
Ooh.
But now,
Ooh.
reveal us a secret, Boatsy. In 3, 2, 1, now.
Oh. Okay, so they went through the vault and they encounter Ivy, who is a secret character, by the way. And they team up together with Josh and Ivy, and of course Bob, because Bob is part of it. And they went to the gates of Eden.
Oh,
Okay.
secret character Ivy.
Ivy,
I'm getting everyone in the story.
Ivy.
place.
Like, I'm
a place.
muted.
Where's place?
A
Place? This is no place. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so as they are at the gates of Eden, they run into the evil Bolty with the crazy malicious laugh that is haunting the Krills of many names. And Josh and Ivy and Bob are trying to bring light back when with Josh's pen is fading though, and he needs to replace his cartridge. And the cartridge happens to be at the top of the freaking temple, and we have to get up there first.
Time is up, you guys. We don't have time for that kind of journey. Let's see. I
Yeah,
pulled.
we do. Yeah, we do get to where we skip right to the top. Come on.
Speedrun story.
go.
That's the
Speedrun
secret,
story.
right? Okay, cool.
We ride the man.
I
trap.
got
We're
you.
there.
I got you. But keep in mind, Josh, there is one more card left, and that's for you. You have to end this story. But I got you. They're gonna go right to the top of that mountain. Still, you know, in fear of Sky disappearing, Josh, Bob, and Ivy hug each other, and with the power of friendship, they hug each other tight, and light starts beaming from them. And when they realize they are at the top of the mountain, and Boaty is at the very end with her evil laughter. Evil laughter, Boaty. And Josh, perfect! End this up with an action. Bring the story to an end. In 3, 2, 1.
The light blinded everything else and lit up all the realms, and Bolty, with her evil laugh, just dimmed all the lights again, and the hugs just weren't powerful enough. They just weren't. The simple hugs were not powerful enough, and Bolty takes the lightning bolt, puts it together into a lasso, lassos all the krills together, and now all the realms are filled with the krills of many names.
What an ending to this story! This is so sad.
Ooh, it's a mystery.
Wow, my heart. Chat, what happened? Chat, talk to me. Are you guys?
It needs to end with Bolty's laugh because they won.
I'm really falling from my chair.
No, Bolty's laugh is too good. I'm sorry, we don't win this one.
Oh,
We
thank
don't
you.
win. Total party kill.
Wow.
PPK.
Wow.
To be continued.
Well, we did mention that was gonna be a spooky story, right? It was
Yeah.
a spooky story. That was good.
We don't win. We don't win.
That was good. Josh, with all your expression as you did, do a summary of this story now for people who just joined us.
Okay. For the people that just joined, we're doing stories, and the cards decide what we put in, either an action or whatever, or a new character or a new object. So we start the story with Bolty as handling lightning at the top of Eden and trying to capture Krills. And as the lightning bolt comes striking down, all of the realms go dark. But in the distance, you see Bob the Manta, and he's bright. And along Bob's journey, he runs into another character named Josh, who's not me, by the way. Josh with a penguin. I'm Josh with a penguin.
Yes, indeed.
There's a
So
difference,
Josh
okay.
there's a difference, okay? Josh with a penguin who has a pen has this secret, and the secret is that he's running out of ink. And as he runs out of ink, the realms start to disappear, and he realizes that he needs a replacement cartridge. Along with Bob and along with Josh, all of a sudden they go on their journey and they run into Ivy and Volt, and all Ivy and Josh and Bob come together and they try to save the realms. And what they do is give a really big hug after finding a replacement cartridge, but the hug is not enough. It's not enough. It lights up the realms and they seem to come to life in a moment, but they flicker because Bolty's laugh comes from the distance and thunder strikes, and the krills are just launched with many names to every single realm in Sky. That's it. That's the end.
Oof.
I know.
Ooh.
That was good, man. What an interpretation. That was powerful. Thank you.
Wonderful recap. I love it. You love it. It was
So,
great.
folks, here you go. You guys have 2 stories now to rehearse in the Village Theater. So make a recording. Send it to either one of us. We would love to see it. With that said, you guys, we are sadly coming to an end. Before we go, Josh, Bolty, Ivy, I appreciate you guys coming in such a short notice for this stream. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Chat, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please understand the lack of addition things for this stream. We kept it simple because there's a lot going on, and you guys are gonna know about everything that is happening soon. But yeah, Josh, Bolty, Ivy, thank you so much. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for saying yes to again another Tio shenanigan here at our stream. So Josh, before we wrap up, if you want to say a few words to the chat and start wrapping up.
Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. Love you all. Thanks for keeping the chat going. And there is a Josh Doppelganger out there. Yes, I can confirm. If you'd like to check out my content, all you got to do is go to JoshWithAPen.com. All my links and socials are there. It's nice, simple, easy. Like I said, I usually stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it was lovely being with all of you here. So thank you, Tio, for putting this together. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And thanks for Bolty and Ivy for keeping the story going.
Yeah, Bolty, say your goodbyes, but please don't destroy the world. Just be very kind.
No, I won't. Don't worry. I'm just faulty. Anyways, thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you for listening to our improv story. I had a great time, and I hope you guys had a great time too. And thank you, Tia, for inviting. So I will be going on a stream break very soon. But if you want to check out what I do before I go, I will be live on Twitch every Friday JST because I live in Japan. So do feel free to check it out. I also do have socials on Twitter and on Instagram by @TheBoltyPot. So yeah, thank you everybody.
Awesome. And Ivy, please, your goodbyes before we wrap up.
I want to say thank you, Tio, Josh, and Bolty for your time and hanging out with me and being a friend in here in Sky. It's been wonderful knowing you guys. And Bolty, we're gonna miss you a lot, and I hope you stay
I
safe and smile. And we'll be thinking of you, and hopefully we'll see you here and there via Discord or something. But
Yeah, don't worry, I'll be back.
okay, good.
I'll be back, so don't worry.
And I just want to say thank you for everybody for having me and indulging our fun storytelling adventures as much as we could.
Absolutely. And, just quoting Tiny Trina on Twitch and, giving due credit to Josh with a pen. Guys, I hope you all enjoy your Gerald run moving forward. So, no more Kendall running, Gerald running moving forward.
No, the Geralds are the wing lights.
The wing lights. So,
Mm-hmm.
the wing lights. No more wing light run.
It's canon. No more wing light
Gerald
run.
run.
Gerald run.
Gerald run.
Who wants to go on a Gerald run? We're gonna make it a thing.
All right, Josh. Josh, Bolty, Ivy, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate you. Josh, being the writer that you are, I hope you try to put some sense into these stories and share them with me. I would love to have them.
You want me to say? Okay, yep. I'm gonna need to go back to the pod.
That
It's
was
all good.
incredible.
We're good.
That was incredible. we can try to bring people to reenact all of these journeys and adventures. But all right, guys, thank you so much for being with us. I will go say goodbye to the chat, and I'll be with you guys shortly on Zoom. All right, my people, thank you so much for participating. I hope you guys had fun. It was incredible. Like, being with the Sky community is one of the things that I love the most. And these three people that I had today, they are incredible people. One thing, and I am delighted to say that I just spent about an hour hanging out with my friends. So thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Just calling some folks. Sky Silvos, Blooded Graves, Frank Ellerton, April Theo Sky. Hi, April Theo. SkyxBolt, Sage, the Sky Kid, Morning Star, Sky Morgana. Thank you so much, everybody, for participating with us. My name's Theo, and I'll talk to you guys within 2 weeks or so with another live stream. See you later.